This reading is for Gemini. So this can be Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, Gemini Moon. This reading is more geared toward, I would say, channeling energy of the supermoon. Supermoon just ended, or today is the last day, but um, what that may have meant for some of you. And I mean, this supermoon in Gemini, I think Gemini was like the sign that was supposed to be affected the most out of all of them. I think it was like Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. But anyways, so this is what Gemini is needing to lock into and what their higher self is needing to know. Years. Okay. Years. I view this as commitment. So it may have been that you're coming out of something that it took you a couple years to build. Maybe you're cashing in on that right now. Um, and you could be exiting one long-term thing to get to the next long-term thing. Ooh, this is a long one. The energy you're putting into a person, job, situation that has reached an impasse is causing you a deficit. Ooh. Okay, Gemini. I think like the card is pretty self-explanatory. Whatever energy you're putting into, you're trying to stretch it out. So whatever this is, if it's a relationship, if it's a friendship, if it is an old job, whatever it is, you're done. You've learned the lesson. You've learned everything that you needed to have learned. It's time for you to get up, remove yourself from the table, and go to the next thing. I really view this as like a meal. And maybe this is like a dumb way to put it, I don't know, but for some people they really are meals. Like you're really just supposed to sit down, enjoy, move on to the next thing. It's not supposed to be something you're supposed to deal with for the rest of your life. That's not it at all. And if you kind of think about it, like when you eat food, like you eat what's on your plate or until you're full and then you go, right? If you're already full, you've already learned the lesson, you've already reached the impasse. If you keep eating, it's like it's going to make you sick. So there could be already signs from the universe. It could be signs even within yourself, like your system, your body, your nervous system. When this person calls you, or when they text you, or when you think about them, do you feel great? Do you feel energized or do you feel drained? How is it that you feel? Pay attention to that. I would say pay attention to other signs as well. The moment that this person is trying to reach out to you, do you all of a sudden like, I just lost my wallet. Oh man, I'm car troubles. Oh, this is like the weirdest thing. Like, do you feel like you have like a streak of bad luck? Pay attention to that as well. Um, I feel like there are signs, you just really have to pay attention to it right now. I would say with the supermoon, everything's been super aggressive and it's been very chaotic. So for you, I don't think the signs are super subtle. I think it's very much in your face. You need to listen to it. Past life, lesson, lover, karma. Heavy, heavy on karmic lessons. Heavy on karmic lessons. Um, I also feel like this has to do with the previous card too. I think whatever lesson that you were needing to learn with this person, it was probably a karmic debt that you took into this life from your last life. Whatever it is that you were needing to learn, that your soul was needing to, whatever piece it was needing to evolve, you've reached it, you found it, that's enough. While save yourself while you can. If you do not evolve, you will repeat. If you do not evolve, you will repeat. So think about how that went with this person, the arguments you guys had, whatever it was about, I don't know. Like, think about like if it was a job, what did you hate about that job and do you want to experience it again? I think that's the biggest thing to take away from all this. But I think assuming if you make those changes and you feel like you're done with it and you want to move over to the next thing, I really do feel like when you're removing that negative energy, that's blocking you from your blessings, once you remove that, it's like the world is yours. More money, like better fortune, better luck, balance, harmony. 888, money is on the way. So for you guys, you could be leveling up big time with promotions, maybe a pay increase at your job, maybe moving to, I think I already said new job, but like, yeah, new job, new place, new residence, new chapter. I really feel like for Gemini, the old you is done with, dude. Like, I don't even think you probably recognize yourself in old pictures anymore. You don't recognize your old clothing. You don't recognize anything. Now might be a good time too. I really feel like to welcome more blessings, we have to get rid of a lot of stuff. So now might be a good time, go through your closet, donate some stuff, get rid of stuff, honestly, that has no place in your life anymore. I really do feel like objects do hold energy. If you do have gifts from the other person, if you don't need it, that's kind of serving no purpose to you and it's sitting in your closet, get rid of it. Just donate it. It holds you down mentally because nostalgia has a way of having people go back on their beliefs or their boundaries. I just feel like get rid of it, dude. Like you're in a new chapter, it has no place for you anymore. It just has no place in your life anymore. Just move it out of the way so that way new blessings can can come into your life and you can enjoy that. You're supposed to move on. You're supposed to move forward. And I think that might be the best thing for you, Gemini.